Hello, I just wanted to show you something that I found interesting a few days ago as I was driving by. The town near me, Fort Lee, in the state of New Jersey, put something like this for Christmas. They have a tree out here with some ornaments. It's very nice, lots of lights, and then they have some, fake presents, I guess, to make it seem like a Christmas tree. They put some lights on some of these trees that are part of the walkway. As you can see, it's very well put together, and they have a sled here too. They have some reindeers in the front of it, not real ones of course, but they have lights. It's very pretty. And this is the sled that the idea is that Santa rides on and up in the skies and goes into the chimneys of little children's houses and leaves them presents for the morning. Christmas is just a day for children, I guess, or just to celebrate family. I'm gonna probably spend the whole day alone. I have another town I want you to see, which is the town I live in. It's not as wealthy as this town, even though they're next to each other. But I guess people say oh, America's going down. It's all about checks and balances. This is a very wealthy town. Like, they have a lot of money to be able to do these types of things. I mean, this is just Christmas. I mean, there's tens of other holidays that that a lot of money from taxpayers are put into do these things, because there's a lot of wealthy people who live in this town, and they pay local taxes on their houses, and all that money goes into the government coffers. Some of it goes to the state, and some of it goes to the federal, and da-da-da-da-da. But in the end, this town manages itself, and that's the beauty of checks and balances. I understand a lot of people are out of work and looking for work, and there's a lot of families trying to make ends meet, and a lot of people don't have a lot of things for Christmas and things like that. But you know what? Neither did I when I was growing up. So it's the best advice I can give you on that is sometimes it's bad luck, but you just have to work harder now. But it doesn't mean that you can never get anything. You just have to work harder than some people, and that's okay. I was also thinking about maybe driving around and showing some of the houses, but I don't want to do that. I mean, just take it from my word. There's a lot of wealthy people who live around here, and I can even drive an hour south a little bit, and I know some houses where every year they spend about $10,000 on fireworks, even though it's illegal to do what they do. They just make a lot of money, and on that day, the police, the fire department, they kind of respect and understand that 4th of July is a special day in America. So this is pretty cool. I don't know if you watched my video where I went into the New York City and I did the tree, the Rockefeller tree that they have in New York City is very popular, and it's very known. You can actually Google that. Something like this, I don't think you'll be able to Google. This is just, private town. Well, not a private town, but I also parked my car right there. I felt safe for the most part. I'm near here walking around. That's pretty much it. I don't mean to sell you this particular town, but it's just something I see almost every day. Things like this, it's not, things like this don't surprise me for the most part. I don't know. I didn't grow up like this, but I used to seeing things like this, I guess, over the past few years. And I lived here for a while, so that's pretty much it. I'll show you the next town. Okay, now we're back. This is the Cliffside Park Municipal Complex. This is what I was able to find. On the streets, of course, they put up other little ornaments, but they decorated their municipal building, which inside of the municipal building you have the Board of Education, which has to do with things like teachers and all the schools, like the high school, for instance. I'm just trying my best here. For instance, the high school is right across the street from the municipal building. You can't really see it that well, but I went to that high school. I would like to go one day and just give a little speech, I guess, to some of the younger students, maybe one day. Not anytime soon, but it's something I keep in mind. Just some of the challenges I had personally that maybe might help them overcome some of theirs. But things like bullying and drug use and girls and all that stuff. I don't know, something like that. And success and just family problems. So this is what they did. Let's see. you know, it's not as fancy schmancy as in Fort Lee, but you know, it's good enough. It's cool, you know. It's just, you know, it's to uplift people, to make people better. You know, that's what Christmas is about. I think, you know, it's a special day in America, and I'm in other parts of the world too. But I think the majority of it, you know, a lot of people don't really, you know, like in Africa, for instance, they had a bombing today. 5 churches bombed. You know, have a good Christmas, Merry Christmas. You know, like I try to do what I can. And I think most people should do that. Keep that in mind. Just do what you can, you know, but don't go crazy with it. I have the American flag. God bless America, land of the free. I'm good. I'm just like a madman out here. It's okay. There's a lot of cars driving by, you know, instead of just walking around here. You know, that Mickey Mouse. That's pretty cool. Okay. And I don't know. I might go eat something now and give you a little. You can have a little dinner with me. And there's a little frog. You know, it's cool. There's this guy. I think that's Mickey Mouse in the Santa outfit. And what else is inside here? They have the police station, the fire department also operates from out of here, and the volunteer ambulance service. You know, if somebody dials 911, for instance, and they need an ambulance in Cliffside Park, these would be the guys that would come, and then they would take you to the hospital, of course, and etc. Or if, you know, something that they can solve, they can go try their best, but they're not doctors. So they have very limited medical information and they can't do many things, but they can do something. So, Christmas, somebody's coming. So after driving around for a little bit, I drove around after that looking for restaurants to go eat something. I stopped by Starbucks and I got some information that this restaurant might be open. It's Baumgart's down in Edgewater. It's like American / Japanese / Chinese, I guess. Most of the people that work here are, I guess, of Asian descent. I'm gonna have to guess Japanese. I'm not sure though. It's a good restaurant. I've been here when it first opened up many years ago, and occasionally I come here, even though, you know, it's expensive. And it's average, but for me, restaurants are kind of a luxury. But today's Christmas, and I wanted to, I guess, come here and share this with you. You know, I'm essentially by myself, spending Christmas. I have a very loving family. I spoke to my mother today, you know, just talk to her a little bit. You know, it was a very good conversation, and she invited me for dinner. But there's a lot of people that, I guess, don't have family or don't have friends, and they're kind of alone on today. I mean, that's just the sad truth. In American television, they have these programs specifically for Christmas because they expect people to be home by themselves or with family, sitting at home watching TV. So that's the sad truth in life. So for somebody who is alone today on Christmas, you're not alone, because I'm here too. So I ordered myself a beer, Kirichin Ishiban. There we go. This is the beer. It's pretty good. I ordered myself some food, which is General Tao's Double Delight. It's crispy shrimp and chicken and sweet and tangy sauce. $17. They don't put the dollar sign, I guess, you know. I imagine this is a small business. I mean, I remember when it first opened up, you had, I mean, they've done a lot of improvements, let's say, or they added on some things. They, you know, when they first opened up, they didn't have an alcohol license. That cost a lot of money in the United States. And in New Jersey, I think it's about $100,000 to get yourself a liquor license, for instance. So they've done that, and you know, other things they've improved on. And I guess, you know, that's what you do when you have a business. You continuously improve and you expand and you try to make it a better business. And there's something I wanted to say too. It's something my mother shared with me. For instance, today's Christmas, and not a lot of restaurants are open. And the restaurants that are open, it's an understanding that, for instance, today for people who go out to go eat something, they would normally tip more than normal. It's something I know. I don't know from how, but my brother used to work as a waiter. And he tried to get me started with that when I was 13, I think, or 14, when our father left us. And I didn't do that well. They didn't want me to work there. It did horrible. I didn't know what I was doing, and it just messed up everything. So I just wanted to share this with you, and I guess for the people who are alone, you know, it's okay. I think loneliness, if you can harness it in a way, or you can try to turn it in from a weakness to a strength, it can make you a better person, because you can do, well, I just think that it makes you a stronger person once you understand how to, I guess, channel it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, all I can say is when you're alone, people in the way, they kind of handicap you, they distract you. If you have friends, for instance, you try to, I guess, be like your friends, and you have a social group, and you guys do like the same things. So if you want to do something different that your friends aren't doing, and if they don't like it, for instance, you might not do it. I don't know, but again, this is just part of, I guess, my Christmas special video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed that the displays that the two towns put up. I'm gonna finish eating. I eat a little bit, and then I guess I'll just drive back home, and I'll make sure this is uploaded before midnight, so I guess it retains its value as it's a video done on December 25th in my time zone, for at least. You know, I understand in Europe it's 7 or 8 hours higher. In the Pacific it's 3-4 hours backwards. Even though I'm making it then still Christmas, but time is different in all parts of the world. I figure I do this today because for, I guess, what's around me, it's Christmas today. Thanks for watching. And just try to have some fun, you know, relax. It's life is a beautiful thing. It's I know it could be good, it could be bad. That's the beauty of life. It's magical. You make it whatever you want it to be. Oh, one more thing. I figure I'd show you around what's around me. Just the restaurant, I guess. I have a woman. She's taking orders. They do deliveries. They have some beers up there. There's a person making sushi. There's some workers. There's some other people. There's a hostess that sits right here. And then I don't want to just spin around like a madman. So just, you know, it's life. You know, just do the best you can. Merry Christmas, everybody. Not to lose my mind. Nigga down to so long, I'm out of time. I need a doctor, oh me a doctor. I need a doctor, bring me back to life. Bring me back to life. Bring me back to life. I need a doctor, bring me back to life.